done this before starting, but are there any processes I can close? Why? Yeah, okay, you can go away. You, all of and you. And let us also do this guy and hit you with that thing. Okay, alright, never mind. People don't need to watch me do that. Hi folks, welcome back to our Mother 3 playthrough.
Yes, welcome back.
We are
We
pretty close to the end.
Yep. We have dived straight into the heart of capitalism.
I've got thoughts on that, but that can wait for a little bit. I'll be lurking mainly. Meant to show up on to Tulip, but it slipped my mind. It's okay. Nice to have you here at least. Even if you're just watching in the background, Psychic.
Yep. We haven't got too far into Tulip, mostly just getting a lot of the underground resonance. So still plenty to dive into for that, but
yes. Although
the VOD will be available shortly, regardless.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That should be up probably tomorrow. I just need to finalize the thumbnail design. I do have 3 full pages of notes already, though, so that's something. All right, what flavor do we got tonight?
Let's do strawberry because it's pink.
Okay, sure. Makes as good a reason as any. Alright, yeah, when we left off, we did the rounds of Newport City and got the tip to go to the sewers. We did just start, so rolling in just at the right time. We'll ignore this very Earthbound-centric movie that's displaying. The hole in this speaker seems to lead into the sewers. Go through it?
I mean, that makes sense to me.
It would be a bit difficult for people to fit through this.
Everyone knows speakers connect to the plumbing.
Then why did you offer game? You know what? I'm going to specifically... Nope. I'm going to specifically say no to you because you're being like this. There.
Your leader's being held in the MT apartments. But you gotta go through the sewers to get there. As the name suggests, the place is empty. No one lives there at all. It's now a breeding ground for violent attack roaches, stink bugs, rats, and stuff. So you could probably find your way there by following a stink bug or something. The only problem is they smell really, really nasty. I'm talking major stinkage here.
Right, dude, I forget how I come across the stink bug. Although there's supposed to be one here, isn't there? Am I just not seeing it? This area stinks. Like Earthbound.
Oh.
This area really stinks.
I think I heard like a Starman.net article or something saying that might have been an intentional reference. Not sure.
Oh, that would not surprise me.
Yeah.
Bye, Poppy. Alright, well maybe Sam will figure out how to work the doorknob. I don't actually remember where the MT... Oh, wait. Nope. Well, there are only a couple buildings that are actually highlighted, so I'm guessing it's the only other one worth note that isn't on this block. Wait. Nope, I missed it.
Pony is one of my favorite RPG party members ever just because he's a dog story and gameplay wise. I can feel that. He's very good at being a dog.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't actually know. We saw that before. Okay. Where's the fun-loving maps and where you need them?
The smart and map-loving Mapson.
Yes, that was it. This we saw before as well. Okay. I do feel a little silly having to piece this back together.
Forget, wasn't there something connected to the arcade?
Might be. I will double check. It is certainly the only other building of note here. Oh.
I've been hearing a dog whimper for a while. I think it's somewhere right below us. Can't go check it out, though. The reason being that I'm afraid of dogs. Seriously, their noses are wet, they wag their tails, they lick people's faces. God, I totally can't handle that. So could you go look for the dog instead?
Sure.
Really? You must like dogs, then. So you'll go look for me? Okay, I'll open this heavy cover. I'm putting myself at major risk, though. Okay. I'll open this sewer entrance for you. Here goes nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
That's a way to avoid it, having to show it.
The sewers are right down this ladder. Check on the dog for me. You don't think its nose is wet, do you? I probably
Only hope it is.
couldn't explain how, but this overworld gives the beginning of Spirited Away energy.
Oh, that's interesting.
I almost feel like the middle of Spirited Away just because it's got like that same kind of fantastical but also super oppressive atmosphere. But
I can see that. And that's Sam sparking. He must be nearby. Hello, bug. A metal attack roach and its cohort blocked the way. It's the pig carousel. Well, yeah, that I'll give you. I can't actually smell these. We'll try to make the robot fall asleep.
you could also say Porco Rosso just because it has a pig in it.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Doo-doo-doo-boo-boo.
Wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Wow, cannot get this timing. Okay.
Yeah, but in that movie, it was better to be a pig than a fascist. In this, they are kind of they kind of are the same. Well,
Well,
in
yes.
this case, the pig is the fascist. So I don't know if that's completely accurate. Also, Animal Farm. In there, the pigs kind of were the fascists at the end. Anyway. Schrodinger's porcine political allegory.
There we go. Bad
Bad
piggies,
piggies like that video game. There you go. The deepest allegory.
Hey, there's a secret herb. Hey, Putrid Moldy Man, he made it. I think that just straight up is the sprite from Earthbound.
I think so too. Those sprites are a little bit different. They're I think they're slightly less shaded than most of the modern Mother 3 ones. More flat colors.
I know Brownie Brown in the end tried to do a lot to replicate the Earthbound art style, but there are enough artifacts that are different that you can kind of tell.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man, don't do that. Am I all fishified? I am. This narrow, dark hole appears to lead into the movie theater. Try going through it? Well, not without Poppy. You. Aw, it's a man.
Worst choice.
Ah, man.
When do you think we're gonna see the putrid mold? I mean, the moldy putrid man.
Oh, no one wants to. Putrid Moldy Man is not on speaking terms with Moldy Putrid Man.
I see.
Not since the war. Ta-da! Inside the trash can, there was a saltwater gun. Lucas got the saltwater gun. Ta-da! There's some magic pudding. We got that too. Let's see. I'm gonna give the gun to someone else. You take it. let's rest in the inexplicable hot springs. Nope, nope, nope. Back in the hot springs. I have to be careful where I do my spirals. For some reason, bear tigers start to feel feverish. Well, I can't imagine why.
I mean, they are resting in a hot spring in the middle of the sewers.
Did Earthbound
Wait,
have any
what does
returning?
that?
Hmm?
What does that sign say? Does it have a poem on it? In the hot spring.
Oh, I didn't even. Good eye. No name hot spring.
Oh.
Not even. Did Earthbound have any returning enemies from Mother 1? The Starmen, but that's basically it.
No, it had the instead of the hippies, it had the new age retro hippies.
Oh, that's right.
But basically the same.
There's a version of Mr. Batty in every game as well, but I forget. I think it's just Bats or maybe Batty in Mother 1. Lucas as well. A lot of the enemies in Earthbound are based on ones from Mother 1.
There's zombies too.
Based, yes, but like visually they take different directions. Like both games have crows, but the Spiteful Crow is very different from Smokey the Crow. Wait for the loop. Please stop that.
There's the bag ladies too. They're in both of them.
Oh, you're right. Yes. I think this is the same monologue as usual. Actually, this looks different.
We mole crickets have finally started to make forays into the big city. The roots of our business are beginning to take hold throughout all corners of the globe.
Alright, and then this is familiar.
Okay, I think they just changed that one line of where they are at.
And this is all just goods. Which is goods, but that's not what I needs. Did the Starman make a cameo in this game? They were important parts of the first two games. Absolutely not. There's actually very little outer space stuff in this game. Like, Mr. Saturns are here, and you have some enemies that are probably aliens, but it is very de-emphasized.
Yep.
The door won't open and there's no one inside. Door will open, no one inside.
They're kind of explicitly trying to take back the scale for a lot of thematic reasons in this game.
Bear Tiger's fever went away. Learn PK Thunder Gamma. Pulling this rope would probably be extremely dangerous. But we do know that guy. Let's see if we can't talk to him through other means. Just also, Lucas got Life Up Omega.
Oh, that's a big one.
Is that full party, full heal? No, but it is full party, big heal, which is also
Yeah.
good. Hey, it's Poppy. Hi, Poppy.
Woof woof. I chased after a strange smelling bug and somehow wound up here.
Sam joined our party. Well, we did miss him.
But never mind that. Look what's in this next room.
Alright. So we've seen this guy throughout the full game, but we have not actually been able to talk to him.
Wait. Oh.
Oh. Darn, was I supposed to do the little guy?
I think you could, but you can probably do it after.
Okay.
Yes, it's me, Leader, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Lucas, the time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It will be a long story, but please listen to it all.
Okay.
Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. And there's just so much to tell. So I've decided to have this stink bug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stinkbug? Long ago, there existed a world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand?
Well, that's the premise that I have to accept, so yes.
At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen. And so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it? Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmili village. Yes, aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. And although they're part of the world, these nowhere islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. You understand all of it? Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long, long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long, long sleep by the ancestors of the Magypsy people, who have lived here since ancient times. Ever since, the Magypsies have guarded the needles. in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Magypsies. Do you understand all of it? Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. And the people of the white ship discussed many things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And then they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes. In short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. And the people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, and the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly created story. And thus the village of Tazmily came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the white ship people. Wes and his son Les, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to Itoi Castle? And they went there to retrieve the secret of the people of the white ship. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tazmily who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name, Leader, comes from the word leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It's just that I was particularly taller than all the others. So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know? And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tazmily Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Let me also talk about Itoi Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the king of Itoi. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Bear Tiger was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magypsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Itoi Castle. Less and less being her retainers was another part of the fabricated story. Itoi Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tazmily can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myth and legends. But our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tazmily Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seemed he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shot out from all other times and spaces and tumbled into this era in these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The pig masks, as well as everyone in New Pork City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship's secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? This traitor was Locria, the seventh Magypsy, and the only one who you haven't met yet. After Locria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently, neither the Magypsies nor Porky have that capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We need to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas. It seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needle sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order for you as your leader. To understand everything about the dragon's awakening? I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in New Pork City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into New Pork City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen, Lucas? You were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future and all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Do you understand it all?
Frankly, there are things that I don't fully understand, but let's say yes.
Only the Magypsies really know the needle's location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor on the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. This stink bug should remember everything I've just said. take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with them, Mr. Stinkbug?
Will you go? Got the stink bug's memory. Well, I guess that's a yes. Okay. Just checking in real quick. This looks like a reiteration of what he said before. Okay.
The story was crafted during NaNoWriMo. The group's name feels weird as hell in the modern day to me specifically.
Yeah. I think we've touched on it before, but as with many things with these characters, that is probably something that would be changed. I don't know what their name is off the or what they're called off the cuff in the Japanese version. Given that this is a fan translation, professional grade, but still a fan translation that occurred 06 to 08. That was just the rhetoric of how people spoke then, so that terminology would have been more in vogue then than it is now. But again, in the instance that they ever remade this game, probably those characters would be considerably different in a couple respects, but most immediately that name would be different.
Yeah, they're honestly the biggest reason why I don't think this game's getting translated, or definitely not in its current form. Maybe if they had a remake of it somehow, but
I've said before, but I think if we would have gotten an official localization, it would have happened. Maybe someday we'll get a remake of this game, and that's how we'll get it. But this version of the game, like, keep in mind this is Nintendo. I think accusations of like Nintendo ninjas are gonna get you a little exaggerated, but Nintendo does protect its brands, and anything that appears to be impinging on their copyright, they would have quashed years ago. This translation has existed for the better part of 2 decades without any Nintendo making any move to quash it. It's not gonna happen.
yeah. I think they realize that only the highly dedicated are going to look into it in the first place, so it's not going to really hurt their brand in any way to keep it alive.
Alright, so everyone else like, cool, Smash Bros. Lore. Yeah. Alright, so this is probably as good a time as any for me to get into my hot take. So feel free to disagree with me on this. By all means, this is more, I'm more interested in this as a conversation point than in swaying anyone on anything. I don't know that Mother 3 is a condemnation of capitalism. Now, I qualify that by saying it is absolutely a condemnation of consumerism, and that is very much the conversation at play here. We've seen over the course of the game, Porky's twisted ideals of absolutely pointless consumerism driving the small-knit community of Tazmily from an ideal communism to an absolutely meaningless hollow parody of contemporary society. But I don't know that it, and in a lot of respects,
I don't know if consumerism is separable from capitalism, and also there's other things like, for example, the introduction of money. There's the changing of Tazmily from a small village into um, into a modernized town.
Mhm.
There's and that comes at the cost of the lightning striking all of these smaller houses, so it's almost like it's gentrification in that regard.
Yeah.
And then there's like the fact that they used to revolve around a bartering system, and now it's all a shop system.
Mhm.
Um,
I definitely I don't disagree with those things. That is definitely what is happening. It is definitely the the existence of the pointless introduction of this. This is very weird music to have in the background for this conversation, but the a big part of consumerism is the free market. I don't deny that. Consumerism isn't a thing that really exists under any other economic scheme, or at least given the two economic extremes that we're discussing here, it can't really exist under a pure communism because that mode of ownership does not exist. So there's really no point in. So yes, consumerism requires capitalism to exist. I think you can have. It's idealistic, but I think you can have capitalism without strictly having consumerism. What's happening here is more the Porky and the Pig Mask Army are injecting a desire, the desire for capital and the pursuit of things and ownership as a way of corrupting this idealized communism. But
well, it's not just that too, because like there's the need to work. That's a huge part of like chapter 4, when you have to get a job working with the clayman. So I don't think it's just consuming things. It's also the idea of time being less valuable than stuff, which is, I think, a very capitalist kind of idea.
Okay.
Because you're encouraged to spend most of your life working instead of doing the things that you value.
That's fair. The again, I see that more as a consequence of the pursuit of consumption of I'm kind of talking in circles trying to respond to you while you're pointing out a bunch of different things. So I know I'm not coming across very good in this discussion. The only other two really salient points I have to discuss, to debate the point, are one, we have the example of the mole crickets, who I would argue are a mode of capitalism without consumerism. Like, the mole crickets are very shifty characters, and so that's not exactly a ringing endorsement of my argument either, but they also are notably not...
But even then, they exist within the framework of the DP introduced by the Pig Mask Army, so...
Yes.
So I would think that this game that's more like an acknowledgement that not everything that it brings is going to be bad in the short term, but I still think it's largely against it.
Okay, that's fair. it's a critique of it. I would agree with that. It is it is absolutely a critique of the system. I don't think that I still
and also there's also the idea of just like tampering with nature just for the sake of progress, which is also a pretty capitalistic idea.
I would make the argument that that is not an exclusively capitalist thing, but we're also starting to get to the point of philosophical disagreement, which is fair, absolutely fair. Like I said, I more wanted to present this as an idea. Liam suggests Mother 3 feels more anti-greed than anti-capitalism. That's a more, I think that's a more concise way to put it. In my mind, greed and consumerism are more synonymous than greed and capitalism, but this is again, philosophical point to disagree on.
Yeah, I
Materialism,
suppose.
yes.
I don't know if you could intrinsically separate the two, but I guess you would have to ask the director directly
Sure.
what he feels. But in any regard, I think that Shigesato Itoi is very much recognizing that there's a problem with how modern society works, and I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he's necessarily suggesting that the solution is to tear it all down, but he is recognizing that the world we have isn't fully working, and I guess I can't necessarily make the leap that the reason why he thinks it isn't working is because I don't know if he thinks it's completely hopeless to fix, or if it's just a consequence of how society works right now, basically.
And I think that's fair. For the record, don't let anything that I'm saying, don't let the takeaway be that I don't think the game is doing well with its commentary. I think that as a analysis, as a study of modern society, and kind of a worry of what the end of our culture will be like, which is an inevitability, all things end, is the thesis statement of this chapter. I think all of that is done very well. I do observe that I note as well that absolutely the story being told is a tragedy. The completely arbitrary dissolution of this idealistic, this utopian, I mean, it is called the Nowhere Islands. Utopia means nowhere. This dissolution of a utopian society for completely pointless reasons. Thank you very much. This dissolution of a utopian society for completely pointless reasons, I think that is a very well-told tragedy. I just note that in order to arrive at the point where this society, where we could have a utopian society, humanity needed to forget the collective memory of ownership in order to get there. So, I don't know. I think that reading it specifically as 100% for one thing and 100% against another thing is, I think the waters are a little muddier than that, personally.
At the very least, I think you can build a very strong Marxist reading of the game.
I would 100% agree with that, yes.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of a tangent, but that's something I've been tossing around in my head for a couple years, and I figured it was worth kind of analyzing it a little bit, or just talking through it.
Yeah.
But we don't have to stick on a soapbox for super long. Let's get back to the game. So would you believe me when I said that that was completely unintentional, and my computer crashed there? Holy shit! It is annoying that my computer is kind of on the fritz and that keeps messing with our live streams. But if my computer just keeps having that good of comedic timing, I don't know that I can fucking complain, man.
Maybe our AI overlords aren't so bad after all.
Well, let's not get crazy here. Uh,
I think you
so,
need to restream to me.
oh, God, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, the other thing that is really funny about all this is that now that we're in the little sewer area here, the music has calmed down considerably, and we could have had our 7-minute conversation, 7 to 10 minute conversation without heroic music playing in the background to confused conversation on economic philosophies.
Um, I think technically you could be streaming the game. I think
Oh,
you weren't
wait.
streaming the OBS to me before, but I can't remember.
I actually was streaming OBS to you before.
Okay.
That's I have to.
All right.
Capture card goes to OBS. OBS goes to you, but also to Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs goes to Twitch. It's very confusing
Okay.
setup.
So I just didn't realize it before, so we're all good then.
No worries. So, for those of you who are stuck around, thank you for sticking around. Now, for realsies.
Instead, it sounded like a conversation around economic philosophies to the sound of a diuretic. I guess that's not much better.
Well, no.
Although you could say that's a metaphor for how much shit we're talking.
There you go. That's the one.
We're talking out our ass.
Alright, let's just get back to the fucking
Literally.
video game. Come to think of it, Putrid Moldyman is kind of a random enemy to bring back, too.
Uh-huh. I do think we are kind of on that other topic, but I do think it's worth acknowledging the bold choice of just like dumping almost all of the game's background lore into one speech from a character who's never talked before this point.
Yes.
Like, on one hand, I do tend to end up forgetting that part of Mother 3, just like the backstory and stuff, because it's so self-contained to that. But on the other hand, like, it does make that moment really stand out, so I'm not sure.
And is basically never talked about again. Yes, yeah. So, So part of me wonders if, excuse me, sorry. Part of me wonders how much of that was a consequence of having to cut back on chapters.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fully that, or if it's just doing it for comedic effect, or some kind of mixture of the two. It's an interesting choice for sure. Because it feels like a bunch of stuff that you really need to know to understand the story, but like the vibes are in Mother 3 you follow the vibes, you don't really follow the plot as much, I don't think.
Very much so. like we can talk about. We can and have spoken in depth about what the game means or what the game is reaching for, or like the study of, in some respects, the study of Shigesato Itoi's growing philosophies or changing philosophies as he was growing older, since this was a story he started writing or he first conceived of it in the early 90s and didn't come out until the mid 2000s. But fundamentally, it is a tragedy about. It is a human tragedy, and you're there for the moments of the human actors or the animal actors struggling to understand that, and struggling to find their place in a shifting world, and that is far and away the more important thing to hold on to than whatever is actually happening.
Yeah. Also points for the whole being a dick to you on both ways.
Yes, true. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was like it let me get out there just on the way out, but no, it's narrow passage both ways.
Yeah. It could have been like some kind of funnel shape, and it would make more sense to go out than in, but...
Oh, I guess that roach don't mind. Okay. That roach does. Ah, man. Ah, Poppy. Dumb bug. Is the takeaway from that move the roaches spreading their wings and flying to... Uh-oh. Is that a boss? That's a
Yes.
boss. That they're scared and that's why they're solidified?
I think usually, in a lot of cases, Solidify is scared, yes?
Okay, makes sense.
That's 1 Nui and 8 He's.
Did you get it right?
Oh, what a pleasure it is to see you again. No, wait. Long time no see, Facade says. I say Nui to you, for now I will give you thoroughly destructive damage, he goes on to say. I have been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful, and dangerous ultimate weapon. Therefore, I will absolutely, unquestionably be victorious over you, is what Facade says. What's more, I will put an end to your tale. I will give you damage and then provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated.
Dude out here with 2 bugles, chips in his nose, and the robot from the Jetsons by his side.
Is what Facade says.
Now here's the
He needs an
concern.
interpreter. Now then, here I come. Nwee, nwee, nwee. Facade is now ready to fight. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Miracle Facade suddenly attacked.
Now he has a lot more bugles.
Here finally is a founded revenge. So here's my concern. I did not save after Leader's speech. Do we have to sit through Leader's speech if I lose? I don't think,
I think so, yes. No, I do
Right.
think so.
Uh-oh. Well, we shall see. Yeah, we'll just play it safe there. Bruh, better not lose. Yeah, I better not lose too, I agree. Does this mean that we have to repeat everything if we... Friggin', we might have to have our conversation again and my computer might have to crash again.
It just won't be thematically appropriate if we don't do that again.
Well, naturally. Alright, what do I have to work with? Nah, I need to hold on to that. Just to be sure.
I think he does have a shield.
Haha! Shield snatch out,
Yeah.
baby! Miracle Facade smiled boldly. About to experience storms, so I may be in luck. Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay. Alright, what do you think? PSI shield or regular ass shield?
Probably PSI shield. This facade strikes me as magical.
Okay. Let's keep going with this. You can just spray him with your saltwater gun. He seems like a robot. I continue not to have much of anything that would help. I could buff him, but I think that's a bad life choice. I will sniff him
Yeah,
just to make sure.
You gotta get all the good items to Sam. He's begging for them.
Oh, and he's a puppy dog as well. But he didn't smell anything. Well, this might be a waste of a saltwater gun. Miracle Facade threw a whole bunch of bombs. Uh-oh. Oh, actually that did something.
At least.
Alright, well I guess we're on healing duties. Let's see. I should probably start attack. Oh yeah, I can do Starstorm now.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Frig, I don't know. Try and spook them. Okay, good. Maybe his bombs won't be as strong now. Oh, wow, baby. I have an idea.
What is this?
Everyone's guarding because he's going to throw a whole bunch of bombs. Or put up a stupid-ass shield. Oh, and then... Glorious light! The powerful light caused less to faint. Well,
I don't know what you were expecting.
I was expecting bombs. I did not get bombs.
I don't know why you were expecting bombs.
He seemed like a bomber man. Wow, yeah, I really need to shunt these herbs off of Lucas. Instead, I got the Rapture. I could just do that. No, no, no. Alright, I'm just doing this to check people's stuff real quick. Good lord, yeah, I need to shuffle around. After this fight, remind me that I'm a big dummy and I need to shuffle around stuff.
Yep.
This is my one opportunity to friggin' do something with Lucas. Okay, friggin' Starstorm. Friggin' Poppy. Oh, damn it! I need to
Oh
shield
yeah, and you
snatch it.
forgot to field snatch.
Please
guess it
stop
doesn't-
that.
I guess it doesn't. The shield doesn't block mad PSI damage, so I guess it's not a big deal. But
Oh, I mean, if Lucas goes down again, it's a very, very big deal. But we'll just keep dumping Starstorms on his many schnozzed ass. Lucas and friends' attacks broke off some of Facade's horns. Facade's heart filled with hatred. Facade is serious now. Aw, man. Well, wait, actually, it's fine. That should be fine. Dump another Starstorm on his ass. Nope, this is the other guy. It's lower defense.
he ate his other bugles. I think we should use the verb vuvuzela for that action. He vuvuzela all of them.
Okay. Yep, okay, yep, nope, 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 yep, okay. Lovely, charming, beautiful. Eh. Oh, shit. It's something! Okay, well, here we go. Yep. Regrets, I've had a few. Has to be how I do it. Ah, man. Okay. I think I start with heals. Okay. This is gonna have to be a holding pattern turn.
Okay, he's just putting up a shield, so that's okay.
I can snatch at that shield, easy enough. Oh, hey, just enough PP for another Starstorm.
Revive less, and then Starstorm, and then
Use
shield
these
snatch.
life noodles. Shield Snatcher! Wow. Really was hoping it hit
Pretty
Lucas,
lucky
but
there.
That's okay. Okay. Let's just go ahead and re-up our PSI shields. Double jerky on the Poppy. Scary mask to try something. Ah, bastard. Let's look scarier.
What did we call salsa in this game? I already forget.
Verde.
Yeah. That luxury banana was for Verde, you ass.
Yeah, get his ass. Fuck it, I have to go ham.
Size shield helped a lot there.
Quite a bit. Bomb. Love to love you, baby! Hey, that's it.
Alright.
Hot hell, that could have gone better, but it also could have gone way worse.
Ow, ow, ow. I will not translate this part. The reason being that these are not words, but simple sounds. You have bested me, kind sirs.
Oh, he's
Actually, no, you did not best me. You are merely detestable. I am sick of all this fighting. Very, extremely sick of it. This is all just a game. You could call it Master Porky's game. You people are all still stuck inside the game. As for me, I may have been removed from it. But I am still not sure. The flames of my life are in danger now. I do not think we will ever meet again. And not just in battle, is what Facade states. He also adds in a very faint voice, Nui-hee-hee. Facade is now going to plummet.
Spoilers?
I am an interpreter, but now that Facade is gone, I am no longer needed. Please do not chase after me. Goodbye.
I mean, you just an interpreter. That would be weird. Okay, let's start by taking this opportunity to give all of these to the dog. Oh, I have really been charging through all of my crap. Friggin' Lucas has nothing on hand.
Well, you can give one of the puddings to Sam as well.
I cannot. At least not until I do this.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
You did not. I don't know why.
I'm just saying it's a good idea to give him some options.
Oh, wait, I did have 2 life nudes here. Okay, whatever.
Okay, so give one of those to Sam as well.
Man, I can't get anything past you, can I?
No.
Alright. You get this. I don't know. I should have been using this one with the stupid belching bastards.
Sam all should have healing items.
Okay. Fine. You get this. Friggin'. You get the double jerk. Okay. Should really figure out what that silver dragonfly does. Okay. Hey, guy I could buy healing items from. I'm not going to buy healing items from you. We'll just save real quick. There we go.
You found the dog? Good for you.
Oh, okay.
We did a lot more than that, but sure.
Wait, who are these guys?
Hey, do you know the secret to girls? You don't know? How old are you? Jeez, get your act together, you moron. Girls, you see, like guys they can count on. Do you got what it takes to be like that? You idiot. Think about it on your own. Think about if you have what it takes or not. Come on, quit it. Stop asking me questions. I told you, think about it on your own, inside your head.
Bro, chill.
You know, like when you eat a giant hamburger, your hands get sticky and gooey. And like, even when you open your mouth really wide, it still won't fit. Avocado burgers are especially tough to eat. Because, like, everything slides around and everything. Don't you agree? Like, it makes me wonder why girls always order avocado burgers and stuff.
Is everyone high here? Thomas, please tell me you have some semblance of...
I'm totally owning at this game right now, so don't talk to me, gosh. And don't you dare try to ram into me.
Oh, we've gone down this road before. I think we'll just... Hata! It doesn't really work when you have to wind up like that.
I told you not to ram into me, sheesh.
For some reason, Lucas started to feel feverish. Excuse me. Oh, right, can't run like this. Is that an island? Oh, Bear Tiger 2. Well, this is
You can
new.
talk to everyone again now. I think they all have different dialogue.
Oh, the whole town over? Okay. You.
Okay, not all of them, but
Okay.
there's a lot of people in different spots I'm noticing.
Well, that much is true.
Trouble. Don't push. Gaze. Be sure to obey the rules of the road. My heart is always filled with the rules of the road. I'm sorry, but car puns drive me crazy.
Police car. Car. It would appear to be a fender bender on the policeman's part. Lucas's fever went away. Learned counter Omega. Yeah, we're getting close to those endgame skills. How you doing, Tessie?
This is the big city life. Or is it? It somehow doesn't seem like it.
I think that's the same as before. Is this it?
What? No butts.
Are these clergymen? Huh. I think this is the
Oh,
same.
this array of artisticness I see before me. Oh, we saw this.
Yeah. Bear Tiger's fever went away. Learned PK Freeze Omega. Could have been useful, but Anything new here? I think this.
Oh,
maybe
hey
this-
there, Lucas. Oh yeah, we saw this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but we were going to check out one thing.
Yes. Love, hate. Love, hate. Good, bad.
I'm the man with the gun.
Prattle, prattle. Oh, I think we can get new equipment too. We never did that
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot to do that.
from the vending machine.
Sure. We should probably do that first, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna take out all my monies.
Left. Oh.
Oh, well, I have to get stuff from the theater first, right?
I suppose. Yeah. But I think the vending machine has better stuff.
Okay. Since I'm here, I will check real quick.
Yeah.
Is it you? Oh, right. Obscenely expensive. Wow. Jeez Louise, I cannot afford that. And it's also way worse, so screw it.
But
Good defense
I think the
equipment.
hat and the angel ribbon are better.
Alright, I'll try to remember this. 3027. Why are they blocking that escalator in specific? Oh, whatever. Alright, give me the goods. Oh, okay, yep, nope. Duh. Yeah, we want to run through these. Alright, let's see. You, equip you, sell you. You, equip you. Was she unequipped?
I don't know.
Hold on, I have to confirm this now. Well, I have no idea how that... No, wait. Oh, no, I'm a dummy. Lucas bought that. Okay.
Oh, I
Alright,
see.
easy fix. Whew. Nope, wait, nope. I've done something wrong. Okay.
Now you can sell the strong gloves.
And also the collar of that Poppy has been carrying for a while.
Yep.
Out of here. Okay. Let's see. Got that. Need that for this man. You. Okay. What is going to be smartest here? Probably can't afford everything, but I just bought those. Let's. I'll start with this. Okay. We'll do the charms next. I might not want to get rid of that, so let's do some comparisons here. Okay, Goddess Bustier, 20, strong against fire and ice, heavy charm, 26.
What does Lucas have?
Lucas, this would be replacing the awesome crown, which is also 20, but plus 30 PP.
I kind of think you're better off with just the ones you got.
Wait, actually, this would be replacing the pumice charm. So, yeah, that's an
just do
upgrade I'll
that.
make. But okay, I have to jump through a couple menus here. All right, so swap back to the goddess bustier. Oh, that also boosts PP? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Heavy charm. Nope. Nope. That one. Okay. That also means I don't need to buy the awesome crown or the, no, I don't need to buy Ness's hat or Paula's ribbon for Bear Tiger. I could buy it for Poppy, and that might be worthwhile. Maybe.
I kind of agree. Yes.
So, okay. Let's see. This I can sell. Alright, so heavy charm we're ignoring. Kite bandana we got. Scorpio bracelets. I think these I can just replace on everyone. Libra. Okay, yeah, those are just straight upgrades. And I can't afford anything else. Bother. Well, I can at least, I think I can get one of the, or I think I can get the, angel ribbon, so I'll snag that.
Or Ness's hat.
Well, Ness's hat I don't want because
Well, you can do it for Puppy.
No, I don't think, I think Sam can use the ribbon, but not the hat. Wait.
Oh, okay.
That was weird. Oh, no, my mistake. You're right. Okay.
You can use both.
Huh. That is curious, but alright. Yeah, I will get Ness's hat for Poppy. And that would be a downgrade, so okay, we made the right choice there. So we do still need two Scorpio bracelets, but otherwise we're all kitted out.
Okay.
I could probably get one now if I sold the, what am I replacing? The Pisces bracelet first?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Libra bracelet.
It is Libra, okay. I don't know why I thought Pisces. Pisces charm? It doesn't, no, pumice charm. Ugh, okay. Should I upgrade Bear Tiger or less?
Bear Tiger because she's more important and she is more fragile.
Alright, Libra
So,
bracelet.
2 reasons.
There we go. Uh-oh. I was afraid of that. Okay,
Can you sell any other crap?
I could just sell the enemy bufferizer.
I don't think we're ever gonna use it, to be honest.
Uh,
Well, I guess we could like do the final boss and make it harder, maybe. But
yeah, but but the whole point is that you get extra experience, and like, why? Nah, okay, fine, I'll sell it. Okay. Good. Jeez Louise, that would have been upsetting. Okay. That'll have to do. First, we transfer our dip. Second, we do this. And third, let's raise some hell. The smartest, bravest, and toughest chubster of all time. Here stands a statue of our great leader, Master Porky. I said that before. But how do I... Ah, man. Am I still not able to do this yet?
I thought you were, but...
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
You get the feeling that this statue is staring at you with intense hostility. I guess I just have to poke the bear. Return the statue's feelings of hostility. The statue attacked! The pig king, or excuse me, the king statue suddenly attacked. I do appreciate getting piggy guys in here. Oh, right, I'm out of PP. Oh, that's a problem. Let's throw up a shield just to see if that does anything.
So this is a totally optional encounter, which makes it kind of interesting that they put so much emphasis on it in Smash Bros.
Agreed. Ping King.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but...
King statue stomped its feet. Luke's and company were hit by a shockwave. Yep.
Also, we're dead.
Smells mechanical. Oh, yeah, we're... Okay, yep, nope, mistakes were made. Yes, lovely. Okay. Wait, nope, you. Make this mistake. Oh, wow, that's shielded as well.
Yep.
Sam threw the New Year's Eve bomb. Did a shit ton of damage. And there we go.
I think there's... There might be some other way to beat him, but that's the intended way to beat him, where you use the New Year's Eve bomb, because it always gets an enemy down to 1 HP, and he has like 10 billion HP or something, so through normal means it's almost impossible to beat him. But I think you might be able to hit him with some kind of weird status effect or something.
The only other option is PK Flash.
Yeah.
Because that has a random chance of one-hit KOing an enemy, and the king statue is not immune to that.
Was that the king statue, or was that another enemy that did that?
That is the king statue.
Alright.
And, fun fact, if you remember, that is how Ness beats the king statue in Brawl. So, attention to detail. Anyway, yeah, I think there's like meme videos or fun videos of someone who hacked the game to fight against 3 king statues, and like obviously that's not gonna shake out.
But yeah, there's just not enough inventory space or PP possible in the game to beat it through normal means.
You saw its insane defense as well. It just absorbs hits.
Yeah.
But we do get some experience. And this one, they don't actually skunk us out this time. We do actually get the experience.
It's always been a fun, cute little puzzle fight, though.
Yes. The statue
The
was
statue was
demolished.
demolished and disappeared.
Yeah.
That statue was rumored to be the most powerful statue to ever live. But it got beaten surprisingly easily. But now that I think about it, statues don't live, huh? I wonder why I didn't realize that before.
Lucas got trivia card 4. Hey, nice. I should really use the rest of these. With an obscure trivia question on it. And we'll give this to Puppy. What? Oh, that was weird. Alright, next time we fight a dude, I just need to run through all of those.
Yeah.
I also very much need to heal. What the hell do we actually recover in this town?
We could go down to the hot spring again, I guess.
Surely there's gotta be a quicker way. Let's see if, like,
There's probably one in the Empire Porky building.
Like, is there a bathroom lobby we can... Reverse those words. A lobby bathroom we could use or something? There we go. I will check the sign after I get out, I guess. I forgot about this easy listening Muzak version of the Pig King theme.
And as we know from Earthworm Jim, there's nothing more devilish and evil than Muzak.
Hot Spring Powder Hot Spring. For our customers' greater satisfaction, we mix in about 20 bags of hot spring powder each and every day. Okay.
That makes it extra authentic, I guess.
Guess.
So you finally came to, Lucas. Is Flint still out looking for his missing son? If only he'd come to me for serious help, we might have been able to find him. He's an awkward fellow, that father of yours. Oh? Even you wound up coming here? Please don't cause any more trouble.
Rude.
Oh, what's this? Well, if it isn't Lucas. I've come here to study up on Master Porky, our great leader. I just know that someday our dear little Ollie will become as important as Master Porky and make life so much easier for us. Oh. Hey, it's me. I'm as depressed as ever.
Probably the anthem of most people watching this.
Come on, you should cheer up too. I know, let's be depressed together.
Let's see. This is the same as before, but let's see what he has to offer. Things I can't afford, but life noodles. And sprays.
Sprays actually might be decent for Puppy, but...
Good point, actually. We do not have the funds for it, but maybe worth re-examining later. Sup?
Welcome. Smile, smile. The elevator repairs have finally been finished. Please feel free to take it to whichever floor your heart leads you.
Probably that would have been that would have gated us out from actually exploring this place earlier. Hey, pig.
Oh, Lucas. I was just on my way to the DCMC concert. I actually never seen them before. even though I worked at the factory right next to Titabu for such a long time.
Oh, he was the kind of decent shift manager. Okay.
Has anyone seen Master Porky before? How old do you think he is? He must be amazing to build a city like this. That statue of Master Porky looks a lot like a kid, don't you think? What do you think's up with that?
What statue? There's an elevator here that goes up.
Hey now,
You're an all-star?
you're sort of in the way. This elevator broke, so I rushed to fix it. For some reason, it wouldn't stop at the concert hall on the 24th floor anymore. But it works fine now. Wait a minute, you weren't thinking of going to the 100th floor, were you?
It's none of your damn business.
Oh, I take it you're going to the concert hall then. Then you'll get to hear that cool, groovy, and slightly indecent and giggle-tastic GCMC sound that you so long for.
Slightly indecent? Les, what were you up to? Manny called our bluff. Hey, quit staring at her hips. Oh.
Quit staring at his hips. Aren't you Lucky, the bass player for the DCMC? Sweet, Lucky's back! An incredible bass line is finally back! Let's go, Mr. Lucky, let's go! Hurry, hurry!
Hey, it's our mole friend. Hi, mole friend.
What in the world am I doing here? I'm sorry for bothering you.
Oh, no, it's okay, man. Aw, well, don't feel bad, bud. It's okay.
The DCMC have been incredible since their Titabu days.
I guess we will redundantly save up here.
The woman next to me I'm holding hands with. She's still with me after all this time. I guess there's no question that she likes me, huh? If she were to suddenly kiss me. Oh, I'm so nervous, thump thump.
You have a weird way of flirting, man.
The man next to me I'm holding hands with. He's still with me after all this time. I guess there's no question that he likes me, huh? If he were to suddenly kiss me. Oh, I'm so nervous, thump thump.
See above.
People are starting to say that the bassist has come back or not, or something, I think. But if it's true, then this is gonna be the greatest night ever. I don't know why, but you guys really get on my nerves. I have this intense desire to arrest you for some reason. I'll ignore it, though.
Suppress the urge. Don't go arresting people.
I love the boss's sense of, yeah, I'm great and strong and manly, but the DCMC is my life. Being put in charge of the concert security means we get to enjoy the show, too.
That's a way to look at it. Hey, Dick.
Something smells dog-like and kid-like. Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do nothing, though. Let's just enjoy the concert together as fellow DCMC fans.
Well, alright, cheers. I see you've laid out all the bars of butter.
Lucky! Long time no see, you bum!
Aw.
Long time no see. We've been having some pretty okay concerts on our own since you left. But with you here, it's gonna be like, wow. I missed you so much. Lucky, how you been? Lucky, it's good to see you again.
Is someone missing?
All living things on these islands have been gathered here in New Pork City. A great undefiable power has prepared a festival for the end of all life. We can see through this porky guy's shadow brain plans like they're nothing. Why is that, you ask? 'Cause we're so drunk on our music that he can't fool us with his nonsensical crap.
Cheers.
I don't know who this porky guy is, but with all 5 GCMC members back together, nothing can scare us now. Well, if I think about it really hard, maybe I can think of something that can scare us. But no, nothing can scare us now. Hey, Lucky. Let's forget our worries and just enjoy the music like the old days.
Oh, he kept the fro the whole time.
We even have your afro wig all ready to go.
And control is passed neatly over to Les. This brings back memories of Club Titty Boo. Is what they had me do all the time, as I recall. Yeah, I've definitely lost my knack for that. He's smiling nostalgically. Aww.
We've had your bass polished to a shine. What song will it be? Hey, Lucky. I want to hear your bass playing too. Let's hear it. Alright, let's jam.
Alright, an afro wig. Put it on. Well, you have to.
It is our destiny.
Who's cheering? Time for one last concert. Oh wait, and Donuts is here.
Yep.
I don't think I've noticed him in this crowd before.
Alright, everyone. This may be the last time you'll ever get to hear us play. And this might also be the last time we ever get to perform. To all you wonderful music lovers who've gathered here on this special day, you're our greatest happiness of all. Tonagasa. We're gonna rock until you drop. No. We're gonna rock until everyone drops. We're gonna do this thing non-stop. Let's do it. That's a little bit of character development because before they were playing a remix of Porky's theme, and here they're playing a remix of the Love theme. So
There it is. Yes, you're right.
yeah,
Aw.
Tone to Gosa. Thanks, everyone. Let's move on to the next song. No break.
Aw.
I mean, you could still play a saxophone and a bass guitar and drums.
No, it's an
Without
electric
electricity.
sax.
An electric sax.
Yeah, man. It's like an
Sure.
electric bicycle.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Looks like someone stopped our concert by force. Attention, all goody two-shoes inside the Empire Porky building. The final game has begun. Please gather up what puny wisdom and pathetic courage you have, and come to the 100th floor. However, there's no guarantee the elevator will work how you want it to. Well, I'll be waiting for you on the 100th floor.
And that's the first time he's actually spoken.
Yep. The concert got stopped, but we ain't glum. We got luck on our side. We've always had dumb luck on our side. Tonagasa. Do you think the concert might not have been stopped had we played Porky's Lullaby song or something instead? Lucas, was it? We leave Lucky in your hands. Oh wait, I mean Les. I forget, he's not Lucky. You're the only bassist the DCMC can ever have. Without you, we're without a bass.
Let's check in with everyone.
What a lame attempt at a blackout this is. Can you see my nose hair?
No?
Oh, then it must be pretty dark in here.
Dude, invest in tweezers, man. Out of curiosity.
Tweezer stocks are way down right now, Bob. I've been worrying about it. Is that weird? Is it funny? Is it fine? Hey. The concert... Oh, we read this.
Okay, I guess those are going to be all the same.
Clear out of my way. Clear out, get out of my way. All these kids and dogs and such. And kid-like dogs and dog-like kids. All these quit loitering around, all of you. Supposedly some guys snuck into the building to take on Master Porky. I wonder who it was. It'd be funny if it was you guys, huh?
Unless... actually, probably, I guess we'll save right quick. Since the game is offering, and since there is a frog jamming out.
Oh, because of those lousy intruders that the DCMC concert got stopped. We DCMC fans gotta catch them ourselves and make them pay. Grrr. Maybe the boss is in a prickly mood because of the horns on his head.
That feels prejudiced somehow.
The boss is in a real prickly mood.
Also, am I to take from that those are organic?
You mean the sweat drops?
No, the horns.
Oh, mechanical horns, you mean?
No. Like, he's like, maybe he's grumpy because of his horns. So what? Are the horns organic and they cause him to be grumpy? Is that what we're getting at?
Organic is what you said.
Organic, yes.
Either that or like they're mechanical fusions, like he's turning his top soldiers into cyborgs.
Oh, see, that actually makes sense.
And I guess he did that to Facade anyway, so there you go.
Also true.
The chain of command is so screwed up. What the Pigmaster are supposed to be doing, we're supposed to be doing. It's such a big mess. This just isn't gonna work out. Doesn't it seem that way from your point of view, too? Yes, there's no chance of them starting the concert over, huh?
Did you kiss?
The man next to me I'm holding hands with while I was flailing around during the blackout. I think our lips touched. I wonder if it was on purpose. Did you suppose he likes me? Oh, my heart's beating so fast. Thump, thump. The woman next to me I'm holding hands with while I was flailing around during the blackout. I think our lips touched. I wonder if it was on purpose. Do you suppose she likes me? Oh, my heart's beating so fast. Thump, thump. You're not very good with obvious signs, are you two?
If the world wasn't on the cusp of ending, I would suggest that maybe in 20 years they'd be all like, they'd be happily married, but still wondering if they actually liked each other somehow.
And they were both bottoms.
Dear.
Whenever there's a blackout or something, it's dark is when I feel the most relaxed. Even with the power out, the elevator still works. Does it have a different power source?
I'm not sure why there are two frogs in rapid proximity, but I will take this opportunity to save. And
Can't two frogs hang out in the same relative location?
yeah,
You have something against that?
You know what? That was unfair of me. Completely uncalled for. There's an elevator here that goes up. We ride, baby. Getting the distinct impression we can't actually go back down.
Well, it's an elevator that goes up. It's not an elevator that goes down.
So what? Are there like 5 elevator cars at the top?
Next stop, 100th floor.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Hey, man.
This is the wonderful hippo pool. Here you can swim with hippo launchers, gaze at hippo launchers, and observe hippo launchers eating. You can even fight them. That's dangerous, though.
That's dangerous, oink. This room's temperature and humidity are displayed here. That's all. Guess I will save with you as well. Hippo launchers. Hippopotami that have been fancied up and equipped with powerful missiles. Incredibly popular, even among women and senior citizens. Improvements to create household pet versions are currently underway.
Is hippopotami proper pluralization.
Yes, it is.
I know that octopus can also be octopuses, but octopi is also valid. But I don't think I've ever heard a hippopotami.
Um, I will note that I've one of my writing groups, and one of the authors is writing a story about an octopus, and she has very strong opinions about the correct pluralization of octopus, and it is not octopi. I think octopodes is what she goes with. I forget why, but hippopotamus.
I think they're both valid, honestly.
I think there are different circumstances where you use different ones, but yeah. But yeah, hippopotamus is I believe it's a Greek word, so that just pluralizes into, is it Greek or is it Latin? But it does pluralize correctly into hippopotami.
Huh.
Now, do you know the etymology of hippopotamus?
I don't.
It translates to river horse.
Oh, I did know that. I just forgot.
Yep, because the first people who looked at hippopotami were like, yep, that sure looks like a horse, and that sure is chilling in a river.
And some of their closest relatives are actually whales.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. Relatively speaking, but the whales, they have the same close ancestor, and they just transferred over to the ocean after being land creatures.
Oh, strong one. Maybe this was a mistake.
Yeah, these enemies are known for being incredibly difficult.
I did just save, but we'll just nuke the ever-loving snot out of him. But hippopotamus is a very useful word to know the root words of, because you run into hippo and pota a lot in various roots of, I believe, Greek or maybe Latin words. Since hippo is horse, a lot of things are related to a lot of things that have horse functions are called hippo something or another. Hippodrome, for example.
There's like the Hippocratic Oath. That has anything to do with it?
That I think is just a guy's name, but
oh, okay.
Hippocrates, but like the hippocampus in your mind, I think, is related, and the etymology is tied to horses. Meanwhile, potus is useful because that's river. So like Mesopotamia, the name translates to between two rivers, or town between two rivers. So Meso between Pota rivers, us place. I don't know. Lightning.
In any event, I always kind of viewed these enemies as like almost like the war mech of Mother 3, because they're late game normal encounters that are largely optional but way overpowered compared to what you've been fighting.
That's interesting. I could see that, yeah. We'll just go for broke on this one. No need to be stingy. We just revitalized. We can revitalize again. Aw, man. Oh, okay.
It is still a normal encounter, though, so you can still nuke it with VK Star.
Doesn't give.
It's not a boss fight.
Despite the presence of Strong One. Doesn't give an exorbitant amount of experience, though. I appreciate as well that they are fully optional. Like, they're not aggressive. You can even walk up next to it, and unless I hit A to talk to it, it won't attack.
Yeah. Very unhippo-like in that sense.
Yes, indeed. Super Bomb. I will transfer that right away. Here you
Damn.
go, puppy. What's the haps guy?
I want to do research so bad. I want to research more and more and more. If only I had research funding, I could improve the hippo launchers even more and more. Would you like to know how I'd improve them?
Not really, but go on.
I'd make it so hippo launchers can brush their teeth on their own, go to the bathroom at night before bed, and fetch the newspaper. Well, they already can do the second one of those. You know, those kinds of improvements.
Well, that seems like a forced encounter.
It appears that you guys appear to be suspicious guys. I beat you up good. Go, get him, my hippo launcher.
Okay, so they do force you to take on one of them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to dump some more Starstorms on it. Well, we'll spread the love. With some love to spread. As well as a Starstorm. I notice well that this is the... Oh. Okay. I notice well that this is the base version of Strong One, and not the one that played against Masked Man.
Yeah. Not as strong of a one. Ah, my hippo launcher! Curse you, you'll pay for this! Stupid heads!
Baka. Hey, man. We got some ultimate shoes. Hey. Is this endgame equipment we're getting? Looks like it. Oh, wait. Our speed does go down, but maybe that's okay.
Speed even really matter? What does speed do, technically?
Sometimes less kicks strikes enemies back with blinding speed. I think that's the gist of it.
They have such cute butts. Don't you agree?
That's... There are lots of ways to interpret that. Most immediately that comes to my mind is that you designed them so to vent exhaust. So it's weird, man. It's weird.
There's many ways to interpret that statement, and all of them point to you being pretty weird.
Yeah. Maybe I should be fighting more of these? No. Chicken. Alright. I will send nudes to someone else. These nudes. Nope.
Not use.
There we go.
And grilled chicken.
Actually, I think they're all full up, but let's see. Yep, they're both full.
Okay.
Honestly, it's okay to have some stuff over here.
We bring you a breaking news alert. Some idiots have been seen pretending to be sea monkeys in the middle of a pond. I'm talking about you guys. Getting all covered in mud so you can fight for your lives. It's all so ridiculous. Alright then, get on the next elevator. I think I'm gonna sit back and watch even more of your stupidity in action. Come on, don't give up. You're so close to the real 100th floor now.
There's an elevator here that goes up.
Next stop, 100th floor.
Wow, this is a very long 100th floor. Let's see. Do appreciate that they're not even giving us a hint on the floor at this point.
Uh-huh.
Let's push on a little more
Yeah,
for tonight.
they're pretty generous with frogs anyway.
I always forget about this room. Tons of sweets and presents are lying here. This appears to be a present, but it's unopenable, unusable, and untakeable. See above. Alright.
This is a gathering room for Master Porky's fans. Can you guys please put your hands to your chest and say from the bottom of your heart, I love you, Master Porky?
No.
And quit lurking around and get out of here. My job is tickling Master Porky under his chins. And these are Master Porky's favorite double chocolate fried pork chips. Why can't we just let Master Porky take care of everything?
Food and drink, excessively high in calories, are sitting here.
Hey, you! What's with that cheeky attitude? Don't you think you're acting a little too friendly with Master Porky's snacks? Oh, so, hello, oxygen machine, you're a centaur now?
Yeah.
How about some oxygen, for old time's sake?
Okay. So is this the same one that was a mermaid?
I suppose that's the implication, yes. Oxygen? Oxygen! Your attention, please. We have a report of lost children. The detestable Lucas and his pals appear to be lost in Master Porky's fan room. Attention, Lucas and friends. Attention, Lucas and friends. Come to the real 100th floor immediately, if you dare.
I always forget how gross it is to be presented with the image of Porky in a sexual context.
Yep.
There's an elevator here that goes up.
It's pretty Don Corneo.
Yes.
Next stop, 100th floor.
Alright, here's an instant revitalizing machine.
But you're just as hungry as ever.
Alright, I know we're so close to the 100th floor, but I think this might be a decent breaking point. And
Yeah, that sounds
just
good to me.
just wrap everything else up next time?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, well, a lot of progress we made this time. Unfortunately, and I really should have double checked this with you before we started, Gooms, but unfortunately, I will be out next week, Friday.
Okay.
And the Friday after that, actually. I will be going on vacation and heading out of town.
Oh,
So
all right.
I'll summarize this. I'll put this all in the Discord chat. But basically, we'll have our. Should be around for our Tuesday stream. Then I will be out for for over a week, and we'll be back for the Tuesday stream after that. So our last Mother 3 session should be in 3 weeks' time.
Okay. All right.
So, apologies for folks who are catching these live or live-ish to leave y'all hanging for so long, but we're almost there. Just sit on this for a little bit. Should be neat to have it. Should be able to charge through the rest of it next time. We'll just see you then. But until then, thank you for tuning in. We hope y'all had fun, and we will catch you on the last stream.
Catch you next time.